Hi guys, Linnea here, setting the camera again. It doesn't like to sit where I want it, so I'm stuck with it where it goes. So I wanted to talk a little bit about daily magic. I got this hair that is just, there it is. I wanted to talk about daily magic and house spirits because they kind of go hand in hand. So we talked a little bit the other day in my morning vlog about daily magics, but I want to be a little more specific. And we're going to do a candle dressing in this video as well. Excuse me. So there are, every single thing you do in your day can be magic. It really just depends on how you set your intentions when you're doing what you're doing. When you're sweeping your floor, you're sweeping out the negativity. When you're vacuuming up the negativity. Be sure you dump that vacuum that day. When you are doing dishes, you're cleansing the dishes. You're cleansing things. Anytime you clean, you're cleansing. You can use essential oils in your wash. I know people worry because it's oil, but if you put it in the area where you put your bleach, you really only need a couple of drops, 2-3 drops. It's not going to necessarily scent your clothes, but it is going to cleanse them, especially if you're using a sage oil. You can even water it down if you feel more comfortable. I usually put a couple of drops and then some water. Or in my whites, I put a couple of drops and then the bleach. You can use essential oil in your mopping, or you can even use herbs in your mopping. You just put them in a tea bag so that they don't, you don't want to be mopping a bunch of herbs all over your floor. So you can put them in a tea bag and drop the tea bag in your mop water. Another thing you can do is spread herbs in your home on the floor before you sweep. It's another thing you can do for daily magic. As far as daily magic goes, the first thing I do in the morning, I would like to show you, but my camera won't turn around. The first thing I do in the morning is I light my candles. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 candles that go every day. The first one is my Hecate candle, of course. The second one is my Etsy money candle. The third one is my family money candle. The fourth one is a healing candle, my ancestor candle, my sea gods and goddesses candle, and last but not least is usually a spell candle for someone, and I have a spell candle going at this time. So every morning I light my candles. The next thing I do is light my incense. My incense I light as a offering to Hecate, to Etsy money candle, to my regular money candle, to my sea gods and goddesses, to my ancestors, and to the healing spirits and gods and goddesses. I light those incense every morning as an offering to them for helping me throughout the day and being with me. That is a given. That's something I do every day, and that is my daily magic. Another daily magic I do every day is I journal. It may not sound like magic, but I come up with so many ideas and so much self-knowledge when I do that. And it's a good way to manifest. I manifest things to me by writing them out as though they are. So journaling is also a daily magic for me. And then I try my best to work on some type of magic daily. I don't get it always in because of the job now. Kind of takes a lot of demand, but at work I do a lot of magic. When I'm making a phone call, I'm visualizing this collection coming in, or this move out being successful, or this move in working, or this person who's interested in a unit actually renting it. So I use a lot of magics at work. I think mainly the best advice I could give is everything you do, you've got to do with intention. You don't need fancy herbs. You don't need essential oils to cleanse your clothes. You don't need them to cleanse your floor. You need intention. And enchant your mop bucket water. Enchant your broom. Enchant your sponge that you're doing dishes with, or your rag. Enchant your counters. Enchant your food when you're cooking it. Enchant your spices. You just need intention. That's all you really need to do daily magic. Intention. So that everything you do is magic. You're bringing magic into your daily life, and that is daily magic. I suggest you get some kind of ritual that you do daily. And when I say ritual, I don't mean a formal ritual, but some type of, like I said, I get up every morning, I light my candles, I light my incense. That is my daily ritual, and I journal. I suggest you get a nice flow going of doing something every day. And if you do nothing else, light a candle to the divine. If you don't have a deity, that's fine. Light a candle to the divine, to the universe, to the powers that be. But light a candle every day, because you're sending your wishes to the universe or to the gods, and you are requesting their presence with you, and you're drawing them into you. And it's important to do that. It's very important to work with the divine on a daily basis, and that is the key to daily magic, is working with the divine and intention. So I hope this helped as far as that goes. Next, I want to talk a little bit about candle dressing. Now, I've done many videos on how you lay herbs out, you oil your candle, and you roll it in the herbs. You have to be careful doing that. You don't want to get too many herbs on your candle, because it will burn. I mean, the candle itself will burn. But I don't talk a whole lot about dressing pillar candles like this. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to dress this pillar candle. And I forgot my pen. Give me one moment to grab that. I'm right here. I haven't left you. I've just got to grab it. I am going to use a purple pen, because this is my ritual candle. This candle I light when I'm doing rituals. So I'm going to use a purple pen to draw in that psychic energy that I need when doing rituals, and I knocked my camera lopsided. Sorry about that. So this candle is a big mamma jamma. They don't always have to be this big. I can show you my, oh, it blew out. I can show you my sea candle, my sea gods and goddesses candle. I am really no good at drawing shells. I'm okay at drawing the sand dollars and the water signs, but I'm not great at the shells yet. I'm learning, and I'm going to continue practicing. But so I take a pillar candle, I draw on it what I want, and then I enchant it, and I'm going to show you how to do that. For this ritual candle, I'm going to write things like, how am I gonna word it? I want to word something that draws my spirits and gods and goddesses and ancestors to me. So I'm going to write something that draws them to me. So I'm thinking, well, first I'm going to write ritual, because that's what this candle is for. So I'm going to write ritual. And I don't like how it came out, so I'm going to wipe it off and start again. It is a permanent marker, but if you get it right away, you can get it off. Okay, try that again. ritual. Probably backwards to you, I don't know. And then I'm going to write communication. I don't like how this is coming out either, but it's on there, so that's what matters. Communication. C is up here. I'm going to write gathering. I'm going to write gathering on there. Yes, gathering. That's a good one. The G again is up there. I'm going to, what am I going to write? I think I'm going to stop at writing, and I think I'm going to draw a star on it. Just a nice star to represent magic. Now you can put a circle around it if you like and make it the, and I'm going to write S for spirit. At the top. I think I'm going to leave it like that. S for spirit. Because what I'm wanting to do with this candle is draw my spirits to me, my guides, my goddesses, my gods. And I think I'm done. Now I've dressed this candle as far as what I want and what's important to me and what it should represent. So the next thing I'm going to do is enchant it. You notice I'm not putting herbs in it. I'm not melting it down a little bit and dropping herbs, and I'm going to tell you why. Your herbs end up at the bottom of your candle, and they never actually do much. I don't dress my candles with herbs anymore. I don't poke holes in them and put oils like I've seen done. And the reason I don't do that is my candles don't burn very well. I dress the outside of the candle and then I enchant it. And I'm going to show you how I enchant it. So I visualize what I want to go into the candle and I draw it down into the candle. When I'm done drawing it into the candle, I bring it back up and I visualize the candle filling clear full and then overflowing out the top with what I want, what my intentions are, what I want from the candle, what I want it to do, what I want it to bring to me. I visualize all that as though it is, remember, as though it is. And again, I watch it overflow. I see it just so full that it's overflowing. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to enchant this candle for communication, for ritual, for joining, for gathering, for power. I should have written that on there. I'm going to. I'm going to write it right under. No, I'm going to write it right here. No, I'm going to write it right under.